First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. Get across the 20, walks him at the 22-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down.
At the 26. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Let's go now. Yellow, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 6th play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Murray now going to throw to open. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Xavier McKinney. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
Now, Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Ready, go. 52 block, Grill Green. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
First and 10.
Down. Set, cut.
Now the former Pink Panther, Israel Abonaconga. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Green jack. White.
Throwing on second down, Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Steel, black, set.
Now Love. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Dallas Turner. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come. You can see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
On 1st and 10, Murray. On a short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got a receiver, it's Ty Felton. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will go all the way. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
10 cycles. Black, 95. Smash, red. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That one reeled in by Golden. And he's taken down up past the 35. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a Bamatanda. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Red, yellow, set, hut. 52 blue.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it. Second down and 2.
Down. 10 blaster. 6. Ready.
To throw is Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm, just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll get this out wide. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They will work the middle with Mixon, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Now a second down throw from Murray. Whoa! And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Love to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Christian Watson, touchdown. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other inside of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Murray now to throw on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll put Addison in motion. On second down, here's Murray. That's caught outside by Hawkinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings.
A tight end in motion now. Again, it's Murray. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4. At the Packers' 28-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Here comes second and 4. Here's Hawkinson in motion. To throw again is Murray. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A second down throw for Love. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. Third down coming up.
Right, 60. Down. 52 blue. Claws red. Hut.
Back to throw is Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looks to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Vikings take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Now Murray on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Try felt in the intended receiver that time. And it'll be second down. They'll put Addison in motion. Second down. Murray. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing now, Murray on first down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. It's second down.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Now Murray to throw on second down. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Come on. Go.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Murray now on second down. He connects with Jordan Addison. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll get that out to Mixon. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Second down, they need 7. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Murray's going to throw again. That'll be taken in by Nixon. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. again is Murray. This one's on the floor. And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
On the ready. Set. Red, 38. Smash, red. 6, mega.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22. 52 blaster. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That complete to Jingles. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set, hut. 52 blue. Steel, black. Ready.
Here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Fury, yellow. Hut, hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon.
Joe Mixon on the carry. 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion, it's Jefferson. Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. They're trying to work the screen with Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
3rd and inches.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Murray on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Murray throwing on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection up. Fourth, going to give the ball over on down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
On the ground, it's Abanaconda. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Black 452 blaster. Hut, hut. Ready?
On third down, they go with Jacobs. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Yard attempt.
One's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
I'm a direction to write about. Did too much, not make the type of mouth. But I'm gonna
Man in motion, heading left. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
At the 60.
In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy going to tap this one forward to his receiver. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
No return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out to the 20-yard line.
On the ready. Let's ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set. Put. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this is a slight improvement over the previous possession. Restarted. Not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Okay, ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll send a man in motion left. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. To the left side, and it's caught by Felton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll put Addison in motion. Now toss play, running left, it's Mixon. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds. Here comes 3rd and 6. They send a receiver in motion left. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 6. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. To throw is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll run here with Mixon. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. Loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Receiver in motion. Headed left. Go. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll put Addison in motion. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Bo Melton on the return. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A run here with Abanaconda. Will knock him down just shy of the 40. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He was brought down at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready, break.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He'll let this one rip. Looking for Watson. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Come on, set. Red. Hut.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Here's Hawkinson in motion. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 2. Now a toss play with Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 6 seconds.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And you'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Second and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. 22 needle. Blue striker. Cut.
To throw is Love. We'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Set.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.